Oh, we are back. Tier lists are back on this channel, and it's been just under 3 months since I last did my best forward/attacker tier list. So we're back and we're bigger than ever. Yeah, we're not messing about. I'm pretty certain there's 82 cards here to be placed into this tier list. It's going to be a long one, so brace yourselves. And if you are a fan of this content, please do smash a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new. I want to set a like goal. I don't really do this, but let's say like 20 likes within the first hour. If we could get that, that would be insane. So you can make it happen. Press that little button down below and brace yourself for this tier list. For cheap and fast FC24 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link down below, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to get yourself 5% off. Now, there's only a small selection of icon and hero cards in this. I've done an individual tier list for the two, so if you want to go check that out, go for it. But I've mainly selected the best ones here, in my honest opinion, in regards to the icons and heroes. So if you disagree with me on any of my opinions here, let me know down below in the comment section and let me know if I've missed a card or not. I'm intrigued and I love seeing your guys' suggestions down below, so make sure to get commenting. And you might not be alone in your opinion as well. I'm sure there's multiple people watching this video as well that think you're going to be right and I'm going to be wrong. So let's get stuck into it. Now, I don't know where to start. I really don't. I think we're just going to knock off a couple of S tier cards because I can see them at the top here. These are no-brainers. Let's be real. You think of the best forwards, attackers in the game. A few certain players come to mind, and they're going to be icons. Ronaldinho, S tier all day, every day. I was lucky enough to get his loan. I think this was the Black Friday promo, wasn't it, Thunderstruck? I got him on loan. I have used him, okay? Full disclaimer, I'm a loan merchant, and he was absolutely ridiculous. Just the pace he moves at, and how the ball is glued to his feet with the 5-star skills, incredible shooting stats. Just a joke of a card. He's like 8 mil. Of course he's going to be in the S tier. Alongside him is this beautiful bold man, big man R9. Is there any better all-round striker on this game? That's debatable, you know. It's not as good as previous years. He's only got a 94 version, but still absolutely ridiculous. A sick joke of a player. Johan Cruyff joins him. Still probably one of my favourite icon cards over the years. I got lucky enough to pack him in previous FIFAs. Massive fan of the boy. I feel like his all-round game, playmaking style as well. Absolutely fantastic. And the last S tier for now is going to be Mia Hamm. Sick joke once again. Any of these four, if you're lucky enough to have any of these in your team, then fair play. You're scoring goals and you're doing it with ease. Now, I have mixed it up a little bit and I've taken inspiration from Orzio in this aspect. Normally, I had S, A, B, C, D as tiers, and it was a little bit hard to kind of pick between certain players because they were really good and I wanted to put them in the A tier, but then also I had some incredible clientele already in that section, so we separated it. So A plus is going to be like tippity top of the A, almost sneaking the head into S. A is going to be just absolutely fantastic. B plus and B the same, and of course all of these players in my opinion are the best players you can use for your forwards attackers, so they're all going to be good in my eyes, but obviously we have to differentiate as much as possible so you guys can either agree or disagree with my decisions. But let's keep on rolling and let's smash out some A plus cards. As I said, I only selected a few icons and a few heroes, so obviously I'm missing some. Once again, let me know down below who you think I am missing, but I'm going to place a man smack bang into their A plus tier, and it's going to be Samuel Eto'o. Phenomenal card once again. The pace, the power, the shooting, the dribbling's even very good as well. I think he's got that all-round package, and it's just the playstyle plus. It just absolutely flies. So hard to catch, and a demon in front of goal. Only coming in at like 1.1 mil as well. I think it's almost a bit of a steal. He might get outdated quickly with how quick EA are going to progress the power curve, the winter wildcard. That tends to be the way. But as it stands right now, finesse shot playstyle as well. Trivela, he has the most important finishing playstyles, as well as quick step playstyle plus. Fantastic card, and A plus rightfully belongs there. Another man who's going to join him in this A plus tier, and this is going to be the first rogue controversial shout, I am sure, but I absolutely love this card, and he's so cheap. I'm not taking into mind price here. It's not going to have any impact on my decisions for this tier list, by the way. It's purely vibes and how I think they play in game. Dybala, A plus. Boom. What about that one? What are you saying? This man is built different. Only 4-star, 3-star. But in-game, absolutely glides. Some of the best dribbling I've used on any card. Similar to Bernardo Silva Thunderstruck. Those two just built different. Like the ball is literally attached to their foot and it's not moving an inch. Unless they kick it, obviously. Fantastic card. Cheap as chips and definitely goes down as the budget beast of the year for me so far. Let's keep on rolling in that A plus section, and Greasy Grease is going to join these guys, probably a little bit ahead of Dybala. we'll stick him towards the back of A+, just to avoid controversy so far. Griezmann has tons of different versions on this game. I selected the technical plus one here. He also has the finesse shot, but I'm just going to kind of group them together with Griezmann and say they're all rightfully belong in that A+ tier. Insane dribbling, great shooting stats, finesse shot's an unbelievable playstyle as well, even though it has been nerfed a little bit. Technical, probably my second favourite playstyle alongside finesse shot, so even better. He just glides across the pitch. Pace isn't that much of an issue, but occasionally gets beaten by the quicker centre-backs, but still, unbelievable striker. Could play as a box-to-box centre-mid, a cam, centre-forward, even on the right-hand side, cutting on the left foot if you want to. And yeah, A+ for me, 100%. Joining them in the A+ tier, I'm going to stick in the Nigerian machine. The pink, or is it blue hair in game? Is it blue or pink hair? I could never remember what hair colour she has in game. Pink hair on the dynamic, or Shawala. Yes, now. The overpowered original starter gold card. She's here with a radioactive now, so chemistry is much easier. I'm a little bit disappointed by the playstyle plus she's been given. Acrobatic, it doesn't really give you much, but just in-game, pace, power, finishing once again. Lack of like meta finishing playstyles apart from power shot. I think that's the only one she has, but still, unbelievable card. If you've used her in game, you know how good she is. So we need to start up in the ante here. I've just realized I've got so many players to get through, and I don't want this video to be ridiculously long, but apologies, it's going to be a lengthy one for sure. Diego Forlan triple threat, my RTG striker, is a fraud. Absolute fraud for the price tag, and I'm going rogue again. B+ for you, son. Maybe could sneak into the A, but something about him in game just doesn't tick with me. I don't know if it's my personal like opinion on like play styles and how I want my strikers to be. As you can tell, agility is quite important with me. Forlan feels a little bit clunky, and the shooting, I don't know what's going on. Either I don't know how to score goals anymore, or this man doesn't know what he's doing. Because I'm pinging shots into Rosette. Joining me in that B+ tier is going to be Rasmus Højlund. Now, I know I'm an Arsenal fan, so me and Man United fans, a little bit of a divide there. But this man, I rate him. I think he's going to be a good player. And on this game, he's pretty decent. And it's his first big promo card. He was a stupid price tag, like 300+ for a while. He's dropped down now to a more respectable price at 130k. Meta playstyle with the finesse shot. Decent stats. Not the best on the ball, but I reckon he's a fantastic option for your teams. And yeah, in the B+ tier for me. I'm also going to stick alongside him. This new Haaland. There's another Haaland in here somewhere. We'll get to him, I'm sure. But this Haaland card surprised me, you know. I think he's very good, and for a lot of you guys out there with a smaller budget, maybe on an RTG, definitely should be considering using him. Quick Step Playstyle Plus makes him a little bit quicker. He's a lot less clunky than the gold version and much better than in my opinion. Shooting, still a little bit fraudulent, especially if you're using his right foot, stick to the left foot, only 3-star skills. But I think him, Højlund, and Forlan on a similar tier here. So yeah, B+ for these guys. Let's keep firing through a few more B+ cards. Actually, let's branch out. Let's treat ourselves a little bit to an ST. He's caught my eye. Emilio Butragueno is an A+ tier. My bad, not an S tier. Absolute demon once again. Phenomenal playstyle plus. I'm a big fan of the technical. As well as that, we got finesse shot, Trivella, incredible playstyles, pace, meta body type of game. He's so quick and annoying to defend against because he turns so fast and so snappy, and he bags goals for fun. A+ all day. Now our first A tier card is going to be introduced as Gabriel Jesus. My boy, Gabby Jesus. I think he's a very good card in game. I love the dribbling. I'm not the biggest fan of the playstyle plus, but he can find the back of the net with the shooting as well. Feels quick, good body type, but apart from that, a little bit meh. Didn't show too much for me. He's good, but I feel like he could have been better. 88 rated now, of course. Nice little upgrade, but not quite on the level of these A+, but still a fantastic striking option. Joining him in that A section is going to be a big man, Robbie Keane. Now, I've got his evolution. I've evolved this man to an 88, and he's absolutely stacked. But obviously, this is not only on here, but if you've got an option, do it. If you do evolve him, man's up here all day. But his bog standard hero card, still fantastic. He's got great playstyles. Chip shot playstyle plus isn't great, isn't the best. Could be better, but he does also have technical press proven, so he's so hard to tackle, and he just glides across the pitch and bags goals for fun. Brilliant option in that A tier. Joining those is going to be Sophia Smith. I'm a bit underwhelmed by her card, to be fair, but she's still very good. She's very like old school-esque in regards to meta FIFA, quick and can score goals. Not bad on the ball as well. RB dribbling, she flies. Really nice option. I think a little bit too expensive for me though. Let me know your opinion down below. But yeah, I'm picking any of these guys over Big Sophia here. So she's in the A tier. We're going to smack out a few of the lower rated cards here. As you can see, I've got a big selection of players. And I'm going to be sticking a lot of players into the B tier. Just to like chip down at the numbers. There's still very good options and definitely worth considering. But Correa, B tier in my opinion. We've also got Caramo now in the B tier. Unfortunately didn't get any upgrades. Diogo Jota, smack bang in that B tier. And Lacazette, B tier strikers. These are the 4. I think there's a few more that could go in this tier, by the way. But these 4 players right here are all usable to an extent. Definitely worth considering if you're on a budget. Cheapest chips, of course, Jota was free. But they're still decent, still usable. Like Correa, meta in game, scores goals, great on the ball. Same with Lacazette, a little bit slower than Correa, but still great finishing. Jota, very, very similar. Caramo had so much potential. Like, he was very good, this 86. Could have gone a lot higher. Unfortunately, the Pro, I believe, didn't get a single upgrade. I'm not too sure if he can still get an upgrade. If he does, then maybe he could progress higher up. But in my opinion, B tier. Yeah, all of these guys, you're in the B. By the way, there's no structure to this video. I'm just looking at cards and flinging them into different tiers, by the way. If you prefer for future tier lists that I have a structure where I go through like individual tiers, let me know down below. But I like doing it this way because it's pure impulse. I see a card, I give my opinion on them, and I smack him in a tier. That's how I like doing it. So, Rafael, A+ tier. My boy Rafa is a demon on this game. I can still use his 86, or it's an 87, isn't it? The Player of the Month card. I was one of those guys who did it, a little bit expensive at the time, but incredible. Many 20-0s with that boy, and yeah, he's a demon. This one, 88 rated, the highest rated Rafael card, definitely belongs in the A+ tier. He's big, he's built in game, the dribbling's incredible as well, and the finishing phenomenal. I'm excited for him to get future promo cards, and yeah, A+ in my opinion for sure. Joining him in the A+ category is going to be Big Marcus Rashford. Rashford, like, is super expensive. He has been for a while. And his card is incredible. Like, shades of Mbappe. To be fair, very comparable to Samuel Eto'o, the way he moves in game. Shooting is great. Power shot playstyle plus as well. Good dribbling. Very similar kind of body types as well. But yeah, Rashford's A+. Not quite in the S tier for me. Fantastic option if you could get him, though. And maybe one day, we're going to be able to evolve that Marcus Rashford gold card like we were rumoured to be able to do at some point. But we'll see. By the way, evolutions. Can I just quickly say? EA need to up their game on that one. So we're making our way through this tier list now. We're moving at speed. Gianfranco Zola, in my opinion, is also an A tier card. Similar in a way to Big Keane here. The way they feel and move in game. Dribbling's very similar. Zola's a little bit smaller though, but great body type. Finesse shot playstyle plus is meta. You can find the back of the net. Good passing as well if you want to use him more as a second striker, centre forward, even a cam if it comes to it. But yeah, really nice option and A tier for me. Smash through a few more B+ tiers. Man United, I'm not hating, but Alejandro Garnacho's in the B+. Now let me quickly say, I rated this card. I think he's good in game. I was a big fan of this team of the week. I've reviewed it on my channel. Also, he's got an evolution that goes to an 88. It's going to be even better. So fair play if you got him. If you're a United fan and you want this card, get him in because he will do bits for you. The pace, he's got finesse shot as well. Acrobatics a bit of fun, I guess, but similar with Oshuala, could definitely be better playstyle plus there. But he moves good in game. And yeah, future promo cards could be fantastic. I wonder if he's going to get a future star this year. That's a shout. When does future stars normally come out? I think it's like in the new year, isn't it? Probably like January, February time, hopefully. To keep an eye out for that one for sure, because he's going to be sick. Another card in that B+ tier is going to be Katoto. She has a ridiculous Trivela. Trivela playstyle plus on her card. Not the best dribbling. The balance is a bit dead, but she still moves good on the ball. Got a bit of hype for the link-up play and the hold-up play. But that Trivela alone deserves her a spot in the B+ tier, so that is where she's going to go. A little bit above them, guys, is going to be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I think you've got to take into account here the SBC price and the pace and power this man possesses. He's in that A tier. Very similar to these guys, just a demon and an actual budget beast. Like, really enjoyed this card myself. A lot of people did as well. Probably one of the most used and in-demand radioactive cards from that promo. And yeah, A tier for me. Gonna spam through so many A tiers right now. I'm looking at a lot of cards right now, and I need to place them into categories. Rodman, A tier. Sane, A tier. Zaha, A tier. Chiesa, A tier. Sissoko, A tier. Is it at the point where my camera's starting to block them off, by the way? I think I'm going to move my camera down here now, guys. But yeah, all of these guys are very similar kind of profiles. Pace, good dribbling, decent shooting but not insane and not super meta playstyle. I think if you're looking for like a winger who's quick, who could do a lot of playmaking and score goals for you, all of these 5 here should be considered. Rodman probably towards the back of the stage because links aren't amazing. NWSL, to be fair. Sophia Smith, link them together, could be a nice little chemistry connection. Sane's massively underrated every year, in my opinion. He's a little bit big in game, but fantastic player. A bully, I would say. Zaha, another cheap budget beast for sure. Really good. And once again, radioactive chemistry is a fantastic addition. GG's EA on that one. Sissoko, the original OG pacey beast. I'm pretty certain his agility and balance is like 99 or super high in that department. Partner that with a pace. Ridiculous. Playstyles let him down a little bit, or lack of playstyle plus as well, but still a brilliant option. And Chiesa is always a demon. Absolute demon. Low center of gravity, the way he's able to build up the ball, keep it close to his feet, and just bully his way in front of goal. Shooting's probably the most fraudulent thing about the card, but fantastic. Quick step playstyle plus, and I believe finesse shot playstyle also. Really good option, all 5 of these. Now I'm going to be super boring here and just smash out probably about 8 to 9 different S tier cards, and that's probably going to be the majority of the S tier in my opinion. Eusebio, 100% in the S tier. Absolutely ridiculous, man. I reviewed him recently. Probably one of my go-to icon SBCs, and I'm pretty certain I'm going to craft him. Normally, I don't tend to commit to the big SBCs on the main account, purely because I need fodder to do all the reviews that I complete, so I'm tempted to commit it, though, because Eusebio is different gravy, and he is phenomenal. Alongside him, Jarzinho, built different in game. Lucky enough to have his loan with Ronaldinho, and yes, I used them in the same team. It is what it is. Absolutely fantastic ball carrier. Shooting's a little bit fraudulent, to be fair, but in-game just absolutely a nightmare for your opponents. Joining them as well as Puskas. I feel like Puskas could be a little bit underrated. I know he's super expensive, but a lot of people overlook him. Maybe because his body type in game, a little bit stocky. But he's my kind of player, man. Like, he's quick, decent on the ball, fantastic dribbling, turns like a little fidget spinner, and he knows where the back of the net is. That is an understatement. Pele also in that S tier. It's Pele. What more do I need to say? Don't need to say anything really. And Neymar Jr. Now, I reviewed this card when it was his base 90 version, I believe. I think that's he's got 2 upgrades, right? It might be 91. I can't remember exactly. And I thought he was unbelievable, but way too expensive. I've changed my mind now. I think he's very, very good and probably at the similar price tag that he should be. Like maybe a little bit less, maybe because of links, but yeah, ridiculous dribbler. Very, very good in game, of course. Probably got the best dribbling, to be fair. Yeah, very close to Ronaldinho in that department. Like, it's ridiculous, man. And shooting stats are a lie. 100% this man can find the back of the net. Messi, radioactive, also in that S tier. No-brainer. Just an absolute ball-carrying machine. Nice links as well, of course, being radioactive. Chemistry's not too bad. Technical playstyle plus and Messi is a cheat code. We're also going to stick Hansen in that S tier as well. All of these are, yeah, okay. We might run out a little bit of space at the top here, but I think we should be fine. Hansen's different gravy, man. Like, finesse shot playstyle plus. I definitely prefer this one. It's the best version in the game right now. Incredible dribbling. Just, yeah, it's a joke how good she is. You know what I mean? Like, especially at the start of the game, she was on another level. In every pro player's team, probably still is at this point. Really, really good card. I scored a ridiculous goal over as well at one point. It's a short on my channel. If you've seen it, you know what I'm on about. Demon. I'm also going to stick Carlitos Tevez in that S tier. Tevez, my boy, technical playstyle plus and 5-star skills. Now we're talking. Like, I love Tevez, bro. Like, in game, his normal hero card was a fantastic one. And in my personal opinion, he's S tier. If you can get him in. Price tag's like 1.7, I believe. 1.7 to 2 mil roughly. I reckon he might drop a little bit. So maybe wait for him to drop. But phenomenal card. And yeah, he's S tier for me. And the last 2 S tier players for now are going to be Diane and Henry. A lot of S tier players, fair enough, but yeah, you can't. I don't think you guys are going to disagree with me. Maybe on 1 or 2, but Diane's built different once again. Chavelas are insane, very, very good in that department. Great pace, great dribbling. Her goal was super meta and annoying to play against. Thierry Henry is back, baby. My king right here. You can see him behind me, I think, unless I'm blocking it. There he is, absolute demon, S tier all day. Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of these guys, but in my opinion, these have to be the best forwards, attackers in this game. All right, B tier, Dennis Undav, brand new player of the month. Decent in front of goal and not too expensive, but apart from that, doesn't offer you too much and probably belongs down here in this B tier. Grealish, I'm going to stick in the B+. I wasn't the biggest fan of his card, you know. I feel like the dribbling's good. Finesse shot playstyle plus was nice at the time, but The shooting stats themselves weren't amazing, and especially now that finesse has been nerfed a little bit, I'm going to stick him in that B+ tier. Alongside them are going to be Di Maria and Aspas. Fantastic cards. Aspas a little bit outdated now, but still usable. Great finisher, decent on the ball, good body type. Di Maria very similar, fantastic dribbling, and B+ for sure. Now let's continue to smash out some of these players. A lot of A+ incoming right now. I'm going to be sticking Fut Champs in that A+ tier. Unbelievable brand new UCL hero. The pace, the dribbling is incredible. Technical playstyle plus. He's a demon. Joining him as well is going to be boy Benzema. Underrated, bro. Underrated card. I love Benzema. Finesse shot playstyle plus. If you've been around my channel for a while, you know I love this team of the year last year. I packed that untradeable. And he was in my team for so long. Probably the whole game. 1,500 plus games. Probably more goals to games as well. Just a demon with the great time finishes. Leagues could be an issue, but it's radioactive, so Ken is fantastic. And yeah, he's a demon. A few more A+ cards. We've got João Pedro, built different this game. And I've seen evolutions very similar to this one. But it's just the dribbling and the pace, phenomenal. Lack of playstyle plus definitely hinders him a little bit. But I know a lot of you guys love the card as well. I think he's brilliant and definitely better than majority of the B tiers here. Di Natale also going to be in the A+. A little bit less meta this year, I think. Still very good. Great finishing, really good on the ball. A lot of comparisons you could make in regards to the way he plays. Almost similar to Emilio Bucciueno, I reckon. A little bit more stocky, a bit more power, but still a fantastic hero option. And yeah, A+ for me all day. A couple of cards I do want to stick in the S tier, but I'm going to kind of hold back for now while we wait. There's a few obvious S tiers, by the way. You can probably see it. You're probably screaming out saying, Morsey, what are you doing? Chuck him in there. I'm going to stick Dalglish in the A+ tier. Could be S, probably should be S, but he's going to be A+ for me. Very, very good card. And let's just say he's at the top of A+, sneaking his head in S. It could go either way. I just think the SBC was a little bit overpriced. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm picking all of these over Dalglish. He's still phenomenal. Pace is good. The AI movement that runs in behind are brilliant. Meta playstyle as well. Great shooting stats. But A+ in my opinion. Lee Kang-in. Underrated baller, you know. I did his SBC, I reviewed it on the channel. I think he's phenomenal. And I think he's very similar to this kind of section over here. The pacey meta wingers. This is the kind of section they're going to be called. In the A tier. Very, very similar to Sissoko. A little less pace though, but meta in game. Glides with that RB dribbling. So hard to tackle. And he's a brilliant, brilliant option. Now, another super pacey winger is going to be Adama Traore. He's a right wing back, but he's definitely a forward. He's in the A+ for me. He's a little bit... I'm definitely going to take him over all these pacey wingers down here, by the way, in the A tier. He's just built different. It's Adama. I don't need to say anything, really. The body type in game's unique. He's just a powerful player. Unbelievable player. Super sub of dreams, to be fair, because you could sew him in as a centre mid, right back, right wing, striker. Shooting's a bit fraudulent, but still, we bagged goals in the review of him, and I reckon he's an A+ for me, purely because of the uniqueness. Also in the A+ tier is going to be Kolo Muani. I've just done his Founders Evolution. I'm a massive fan of it. I think he's ridiculous in game. Shooting can be a bit fraudulent at times, but the pace and the ball carrying, unreal. And he bags goals, to be fair. He scored like a hat-trick in 12 minutes in one of the FUT Champs games. Fantastic option. And this 88 version is brilliant. Once again, I'm not too sure with the FC Pros if they can keep getting upgrades. Let me know down below if they can, because that would be amazing if he could go up a little bit more. Alawaran, where do you belong, my boy? You're in the A tier. You know what? Not as good as last year. Nowhere near as good as last year. Nowhere near as good as the World Cup card last year. That was ridiculous. He's still very usable once again. Dribbling lets him down a little bit. Very fraudulent in front of goal, but very similar in regards to this core player here. Core session players. Pace. And he's got that in abundance, Mr. Alawaran. He can fly. Another pacey card that I'm actually going to put in the... Do I want an A tier? I'm going to put her in the A tier. A+. Last minute decisions. Cascarino is the pacey winger in my opinion. She is absolutely lightning quick. Quick step playstyle plus, she flies with the dribbling. Utilize the sweaty rattiness of your playstyle here in game. Hit the byline, whip it back across. Don't shoot with her, lay it off, get naughty, get sweaty. And she's, yeah, just on a different level in regards to pace and rattiness. So a few more A+ cards we're going to smash out very quickly. Ansu Fati in the A+. Openda is also going to be A+. And I'm also going to stick Kvaratskhelia in the A+. fantastic options. Openda, I don't think EA were actually supposed to juice him to an 88. I think they made a mistake here. Let me know if I'm wrong. But the pace, the dribbling, great shooting as well. No playstyle plus definitely hinders the card. If he had like a power shot or finesse shot, or even like a Trivela playstyle plus, that'd be unreal. Even quick step or rapid, I'll take anything at this point. But yeah, brilliant option and one of the best Bundesliga strikers for sure. Ansu, just ridiculous in game. Like, he's built different. It's annoying because I didn't do his Relentless Winger. Who did that? Oh, is it Relentless Winger? The first ever like evolution that you could get this man to like an 85. If you've done it, you know what I'm on about. He is so annoying to play against, and I didn't do that evolution. I missed out on it. And this 86 Thunderstruck version is fantastic. I think we can still get an upgrade here if they beat Arsenal today. I'm not too sure, but could potentially get an upgrade, and yeah, brilliant option. And then Kvaratskhelia, just a phenomenal card. Fantastic boost. I'm glad they've given him the radioactive, so chemistry isn't an issue. In hindsight, radioactive was a very good promo. It's given us some great cards here. A lot of A+, and S tiers, as you can see. And I think Kvaratskhelia, yeah, A+ for sure. Brilliant option. Definitely worth considering him for your team. A few more A+ cards here is going to be CR7 in the building. Lewandowski also is an A+ in my opinion. I'm also going to stick Hemp in A+. And also Mr. Sadio Mane in that A+ section. CR7 this year, very good card, and I feel like even the gold at the start, there's something hidden there. There's a unique body type or unique stats where he just plays better than what you're looking at on paper, and this card for sure is like that. Chemistry is a bit of an issue, of course. You need Saudi links, but not quite anywhere near the S tier for now. We need future promo cards to get in there. Lewandowski, unbelievably good card once again. I get a lot of comments on my videos saying, why are you not talking about him? He's actually insane. And I agree with you. He's very good. Great shooting. Very similar, to be fair, to Mr. Harry Kane. Very, well, a lot of comparisons could be made there for sure. Harry Kane's brand new UCL card. Lauren Hemp, nightmare once again. Her and Cascarino are in a similar kind of ballpark here. Just a pain to play against, like. And the play styles are meta and annoying. She's so quick, great on the ball. Just a demon, definition of demon in this game. But the shooting once again a little bit fraudulent, but definitely better than Cascarino. And then Sadio Mane. Him and Ronaldo, there you go, there's your link right there. Just a fantastic option. No playstyle plus is a bit weird, and I think maybe potential for future upgrades as well, but brilliant card nevertheless. Talking about Harry, let's stick him in that A+ category. I was genuinely surprised when I reviewed this card. I thought, okay, we're going to get clunky, slow, goal scorer. But no, the man actually has some pace. The body type is somewhat lean as well, and the close dribbling is phenomenal with the card. Use the RB dribbling, utilize the ridiculous shooting, and the funny thing about it, he has no shooting playstyles, which is quite hilarious. But you don't need him when you've got 96 shooting and crazy stats. Kylian Mbappe is going to be an S tier, obviously. I'm also going to stick Bobby Charlton in the S tier. Oh my days, Bobby, I love him. Absolutely love him. I've got him untradeable. I was lucky enough to get him. And he is ridiculous. I played him as a left centre mid, a centre forward, a cam, a striker. The Trivelas are ridiculous, man. Like the power shots, he glides, unbelievable shooting on that left foot, and he's got physicals, hidden in-game stats in that regard, and definitely an S tier for me. Similar to Tevez, the way they just don't get bullied easily, and then Mbappe's Mbappe. Also, you could include every version of Mbappe's card in this S tier, even the gold at this point. They're still absolutely ridiculous. You can't go wrong with any. The player of the month as well, if you've done him, GG's, even though he's getting another one. There's going to be barely any difference, by the way. A lot of people like upset they've just submitted their life and soul into the 92 player of the month. The difference is going to be so minuscule. Unless they give like a crazy playstyle plus to the brand new player of the month version, we're yet to see. But in my opinion, you won't notice much whatsoever. And Mbappe is obviously going to be an S tier card. So a couple of A+ options here. They definitely got premium in regards to the price, but I can't quite put him in the S. It's going to be Saka, obviously my star boy. We've also got Uzi Boozy Dembele in there. Rivaldo also going to be an A+ option. Any more we can smash in there quickly? Yeah, Georgie Best. Phenomenal cards. Definitely towards the top of A+, by the way. Like, there's no doubt about it. All of these guys deserve a spot in this category, but much better than Cascarino, if you know what I'm saying. Then Dembele, once again, pace, dribbling, just ridiculous in game. Phenomenal playstyles, great skill moves on weak foot. Rivaldo's card this year, pace and power. Who remembers his foot birthday from last year? I'm getting shades of that in this card. Great playstyle as well with technical playstyle plus. I've got best untradeable in my account and I absolutely love it. Him and Bobby Charlton linking up is a thing of dreams, and he's phenomenal in game. I would say shooting surprised me as well. A lot of people might say it's fraudulent. This man knows where the back of the net is. And my boy Bukayo Saka, demon. Power shot playstyle plus I think is interesting. Being an Arsenal fan and watching him like week in, week out, I don't think he's got that much power in his strikes. Let me know if you disagree. He's scored screamers before, but the man is a lot more technical in his finishing. The power shot works, I guess. Great dribbling, good pace, really nice option, and it's crazy to see him at 91 rated. Like, that's mad. Watching this man like come in through the ranks, like, it's sick to see, and I'm a big fan of that, being an Arsenal fan, of course. But yeah, we're starting to take shape now. What do you reckon so far of the tier list? I reckon it's very, very spot on. You can't argue anything. No, I'm joking. There's going to be a few people disagreeing with me, for sure. And if you do, once I said, I'm all ears. Let me know down below in the comment section. Now, an A tier for me, 2 A tier cards. Felipe Anderson and Doku. It's very similar. Like, I've just got a very similar core of players in the A tier here. Pacey wingers who don't offer much in front of goal. As far as I go in regards to this section, A tier, there's obviously a few pacey players above, being Hemp and Cascarino, but it's all personal opinion for me. I reckon A section again. Doku's very good, needs a little something extra in game. Definitely play styles need to be added, similar to Felipe Anderson. Very good Serie A option, but no higher than the A tier for me. Now we're coming down to our last little selection of players here. I'm going to fire through a lot of A+ cards right now, because I think we got majority of these cards, probably A+, A and S's for me. So I'm going to stick big man Osimhen in that A+, very similar to Harry Kane, but more pace, more power. And his evolution I reviewed recently really surprised me, big fan of it. Shooting somewhat fraudulent in regards to finesse shots. Don't finesse shot with the boy, just put your foot through it, you find the back of the net. Rodrigo also A+, meta body type, and hopefully EA have made a mistake with the Founders Evo, because they posted on their Instagram that Rodrigo's gold card was eligible. Please change it so we can do that again and do Rodrigo. That'd be amazing. But yeah, brilliant card. I think the Playstyle Plus here is a bit questionable, but still a fantastic option. Very similar to Alvarez, also going to be in the A+ for me. I loved his Trailblazer card. Actually ridiculous on the board as a super sub. He glides. This one even better, and better Playstyle Plus. Also in the A+ tier is going to be Smith and Muller. No nonsense icons, ridiculous shooting on the both of them. Good playstyle on Muller, less so on Smith, but still she's built different in game. Good, powerful player. Muller, I actually could have put his Thunderstruck card in here because I have used that as well. Crazy option. I would say Muller's a little bit less meta, but definitely fits into that kind of category of a Harry Kane, of an Osimhen. The bigger, bulkier strikers doing bits and scoring goals for you. Now, we are down to the crunch section here. Let's smash out 2 players quickly, then we're down to the serious nitty-gritty. Stoichkov for me has to be an A+ card, so does Joe Cole. No debate here. I think Stoich, a little bit questionable at times, but I think the technical play style plus as well as the shooting makes him a fantastic combination and an absolute goal scoring machine. Definitely worth considering still at this stage for sure if you need a striker. And Joe Cole, the stats aren't like insane on this boy, but in game I just find he's different gravy. It could just be the unique body type being Joe Cole as well. The pace, the dribbling, shooting still fantastic. Same with the passing, link up play, quick step play style plus as well. Yeah, big fan. So the last 5, oh my days. What we gonna do? Vinny Jr. S tier all day. This man's built different, bro. He's the pacey winger who has everything. Insane finishing play styles, ridiculous pace and dribbling is glued to his feet. Ginola also in that S tier. My first striker, he carried me to my first weekend league. 16 wins all we got, by the way. A bit fraudulent, but we played like 8 AM Friday, the first ever weekend league. Yeah, insane. It's got triple threat version, which is better obviously, but I've only used this 89 and he is phenomenal. This S tier is beautiful, by the way. Now, these are the 3 that I'm going to struggle with. And I'm going to be controversial here. You might disagree with me. This Sun, by the way, is also going to be accounted for the Player of the Month Sun, the 89 version. Haaland for me. Phenomenal card, but I'm going to put him in the A+. I don't think he's that good. Or, tell you what, let's rephrase that. I don't think I'm that good with this card. I think I'm better suited to the quicker, more agile, more fast-moving strikers. Haaland, for me, a little bit too big, a little bit too clunky. Also, the lack of weak foot annoys me with Haaland. You got to be very one-sided on that left, which is fine to be fair, but the shooting is ridiculous. Same with the pace, he is powerful and lengthy. And yeah, A+ for me, could be in the S tier. Let me know if you disagree. Now, these 2 Player of the Months are my probably most used forwards in this game. Son and Salah. Who am I going to place and where am I going to place them? Now, these 2 Player of the Months are my most used forwards. Salah, I've turned in red. Son, Player of the Month. My goal to game is phenomenal. And I'm hoping a lot of people are still here at this point. If you are, smash a like on the video. I love you, I appreciate you. I'm going to put him in the S tier, man. We're going to end with a bang because for me, they've been the best forwards in this game. Son and Salah Player of the Month. all day in the S tier. Finesse shot meta, pace, shooting with Son, the 5-star weak foot's incredible. By the way, this once, as I said, it's going to be every Son version at this point. Minus the gold in the first team of the week. I'm talking player of the month and 89 and probably the Trailblazer go in the S tier. Salah, very, very similar. Built different in game. That's it, man. How long was this video? I don't know. It says I've been recording a long time, so hopefully you stuck around for it. Hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you agree with the majority of my opinions. As you can see, the S tier are the best players, in my opinion, you can have on this game for forwards. A+, phenomenal options. A, also some brilliant cards here. And then B+, down into the B. To be fair, we could chop and change a lot of these cards, to be fair, as well. But let me know your opinions down below. Do you agree with this tier list or not? Do you want to see a midfielder and a defender one, as it's been about 3 months since we've done those as well? I'd be more to subscribe if you're new. Catch you later.